Well, there's always next week. Always next week. Play Miami. Another road game. That's going to be one tough game. Big game. Especially with the run defense against a top duo threat. Woo! Dang. Dog Squad. Here we go. Week 15 reactions. A lot of games this week that happened that were fun to watch. Especially last night. The Eagles. Cry, Eagles, cry. But we got to take advantage of it. So now let's, Dog Squad, go with our Week 15 reactions of the 2023 NFL season. Let's do this. Okay, so this was definitely a way to fire Coach Brandon Staley. Right here. How do you give up 63 points? And he said he ran the defenses? I just don't understand. I flat out don't understand this. What? How do you even give up 63? Honestly, Justin Herbert knows not playing. Flat out the Raiders walked over them. If you want to be an NFL team like that, why be an NFL team at all? Look, the Raiders, they show I think they're going to have a chance at maybe being better next year. I think they've gotten better since they fired Josh McDaniels, and I really do think that this can be a Raiders team that does better in the future. Right now, with Aiden McConnell, I don't see that happen. Devontae Adams now I think is the right spot. Josh Jacobs got hurt. You know, he's not very consistent as much of a good running back, talented running back he is. I just don't think the Raiders right now are there, but I think they'll be better next year. Chargers, on the other hand, what in the world? I don't know even what you're going to do. You have Buffalo next week. We'll talk about that with the Cowboys game later. I don't understand what their deal was. I don't know what they're going to do, but let's just see what happens in the future. All right, now we got into the Saturday games. The first one, the Vikings taking on the Bengals. The Vikings, I swear, had a lead in this game. They were about to win, and the Bengals I picked, they were about to win this ball game. But Jake Browning, not pressured, was able to lead the Bengals down the field, get them in that field goal range in overtime and win it. An amazing throw to Tyler Boyd, too. I mean, it was a slight right there down with a couple defenders. Was able to get in the hands of Boyd and was able to get the first down, lead them down the field for a field goal there. The Vikings, on the other hand, you have that backup quarterback. You have everything. I mean, wrong. Vikings up and down. This was a matchup of the up and down roller coaster season for both. Broncos are in there with them. This has been definitely, both have had some are you going to be good or are you going to be bad? And they face each other. And we saw a matchup like that. And the Bengals turned out to get the win at home this week. I mean, honestly, Jake Browning definitely has the future. I don't know about Cincinnati, but he's got a future somewhere as a starting QB. Next up, we got the Steelers taking on the Colts. Okay, so you see the first quarter, 6-0. No. You can't do anything with Mitchell Trubisky as QB. He's just not performed well in the NFL since that Bears 2018 year. And then they literally just couldn't do anything after that. Colts, Gardner Minshew's definitely having the season that he's wanted to have. Honestly, being a backup and all that, then going in for Anthony Richardson as a rookie. When he was a rookie, Richardson was. You definitely have to... Hold on. Okay, sorry. I thought I saw something. You definitely have to be able to lead your team. And he's been able to turn this team really well. Last year, the Colts did not have a good season. Steelers haven't had a better season this year. 7-7 is probably where they stand. If they started the season like this, they would definitely be really low. And obviously that maybe just starting without Kenny Pickett. He got hurt. And now the Colts, on the other hand, they have a playoff push. A playoff push now for the first time in a few years. they've definitely got some skill. With Michael Pittman getting hurt, though, he's questionable, so he may, come back. I hope so. I mean, on my fantasy teams, I'm done with that league. I mean, it's basically cursed already. So, but I mean, the Colts definitely have an edge. Their defense is kind of top performing now. They're definitely a better defense than I thought they would be ever. But now that Steelers still gonna have to figure out stuff though. All right, now this was the final Saturday game. The Broncos take on the Lions, and I thought this would be closer. I thought this would be a better game. I was disappointed to see a 42-17 Lions win. Kind of hurts our chances, of a 2 seed if we do win the division. But I did pick the Lions, so that helps. Broncos, they have had a good comeback season year. They went from 1-5 to now 7-7. They went to 1-5 to 6-5, and then you saw them get the dub or lose one, and then get another dub, and then now they came here to Detroit and just got their butts whooped. Lions, obviously, I see, got angry from last week and proved that they wanted to prove that they're a really good team. They're able to respond from that. That's what I'm hoping Dallas does this week. They're able to respond from that. Get the win over Denver. Get out and go. They obviously dominated on Saturday, and we'd like to see more of that. I'm cheering for Detroit. If they ever go against us, and of course in a couple weeks, no. But it would. I'm wishing them really good luck because to win a playoff game, and if it's against us, no. Anytime it's against us, I will definitely say no. But if it's not. Trust me, and they're an easier opponent I would want to play more rather than Philadelphia or San Francisco. But I want to take them lightly, though. Like I said, they're doing really well now. So, yeah. Denver, though, I believe they can get stuff. That's just a bad game from them. That's all you got to say for them. On the Falcons and the Panthers. What the heck? I've seen better performances out of the Falcons. They are giving 25 cents for the Panthers to people to watch go watch the Carolina Panthers. What the heck? So the Falcons, do they need to fire Arthur Smith? If you're in the comments, they need to fire Arthur Smith, and who's the blame? Is it Desmond Ridder or the coach? Is it Arthur Smith? I don't know what's wrong with the Falcons. I thought they'd be better. They've been up and down this year. They had the bad loss to Arizona, now a bad loss, and then they had a good win. Bounce back to the Saints, lost to Tampa, all that. They beat the Jets, so they're not that good. But that, and they come here to lose to Carolina in the rain. I mean, an awful performance by them. That's off to Carolina though. They got to win, and they're maybe gonna be better next year. I don't know. They just got rid of traded for DJ Moore to get Bryce Young, which now they can regret that trade, and now they lost the first round pick too because they traded that too this year, and then oh my gosh, so they're gonna have to wait quite a bit to get someone good. But maybe that's something that they need to know. Maybe they don't do well with first round picks. It doesn't work for everyone, and Bryce Young definitely has become a bust so far in the NFL. But we'll just have to see what happens because they're already eliminated, of course. Took the Bears and the Browns. Bears should have been won 23-20. I'm saying this right now. They should have won. Mooney should have caught that ball, and I'll put an edit or something out that maybe this week. But really, what the heck? It's right in your arms, and then you kick it away, bruh. And then Joe Flacco, he didn't have the best game. I mean, he threw 3 TDs, but he was able to get the team winning and all that. I mean, he's getting old. I mean, at least he's been able to win since he got back. He's already has 3 or 4 wins already as a Brown. But I think 3 wins. But no, we see the Browns as a good team. We have definitely seen them get better. They've had quarterback trouble this year, with Deshaun Watson coming on and off the field, and then you got these other 3 quarterbacks beating the Browns. You did beat the Niners, though. You almost beat Seattle. But then this, that should have been a better win. It should have been a better. I think they would have won by more, but it happens. But the kicker, Hopkins has gotten them 4 field goals already this year on winning. So, yep, they get the win, though. So, there we go. The Buccaneers and the Packers. Packers, I thought they played better, but man, oh man, did they have to go against an elite Baker Mayfield at the time. Now, he's not I wouldn't say he's an elite quarterback, but man, how he did play elite. 4 TDs and over 300 yards. Over 350 yards. That is elite numbers as a Buccaneers quarterback or any QB for that matter. When I'm saying Buccaneers QB, you had Tom Brady out there putting numbers some of the time like that. And then you have this. That's good. Buccaneers definitely, because the Cowboys take that 5 seed, definitely could go back to see Tampa. They're right now should be most favorited, unless it's the Saints. I would say it's Bucs and Saints as of right now that have the best chances. I don't give Falcons and Panthers, bro. Panthers we already know are eliminated, and Falcons, I mean, they can't have it. They don't have a clue what they're doing. They shouldn't even be in the playoffs. But look, the Buccaneers definitely have. Mike Evans is a really talented receiver. Definitely one of Rashad White in the backfield as well. Definitely one of the powerful. This is a team that probably shouldn't have started. Should have been better. They were 3-0 to start the year and not go 7-7. 4 out of the last 7 or 11, I believe, have become losses, wins. They had a better year. I think they should be better. They should be rising in the NFC South right now. This is a good team. Dallas is better. Watch out for them. I think they're a better team than we saw when Tom Brady was there last year. They are a better team. Green Bay, not really 2 good wins that they really needed to have, or losses. Losing to the Giants, and then now this, after beating the Chiefs. Things started going uphill and now downhill. They got to get something going. The Jets and the Dolphins. And now look, all the people that hate the Dolphins are going to say, oh, they destroy their teams, bad teams. They can't defeat winning teams. Look, they have not defeated a team over .500 yet. But, as a Cowboys fan, we all need to say, if you're able to destroy these teams, you are a great team. Dolphins are a great team. They may have trouble, but they've only played 3 games in those matters, and they've been close. They've been blown out some of the time. They got blown out to Buffalo as well. Were getting blown out against the Chiefs, and they eventually came back. And then they have the Ravens next, and they have us, so they'll prove. And then that other game, I can't remember who they played. The Eagles. They lost that game. What a blowout they fought. They're a good team. They're a great team. They can win ball games, and the Cowboys have to be dangerous. The Jets, though, they just need Aaron Rodgers. That's all. They can do better with Aaron Rodgers and their QB deal. That's all you got to say. They just need to wait next season. They're already eliminated. Just wait till next season, and we'll get going. By the way, I just want to let you know that today, I will be posting on my YouTube channel either today or tomorrow. This is a Tuesday, by the way. I will be posting what I did in Dallas. I know it's a little bit late, but you know I always have school. Now I'm Philly. Christmas break is going now. It is my first night off. Christmas break until January 3rd. Right now you can see it is December 19th. So that is super exciting. Also, I'll be making I hope you enjoyed the Christmas intro, and if you're about to see the video at the end of this video, you'll be able to see the outro. So I hope you very well enjoyed it. I don't know what it's going to be, but I hope you did enjoy it. All right, now we got the Giants and the Saints. Oh my gosh, I thought the Giants would play much better. I was just going by last week, but they were. I thought Tommy DeVito would have a better game. Not having his best game, only having the team put up 6 points in that game. Saints rolling. See, I think it's just going to be Saints and Bucks fighting for that spot. We could play the Saints, though, if we have the 5 seed. Either US or Philadelphia. We know it's not San Francisco, unless it could be Detroit. You know, we never know that Detroit-Minnesota battle that'll be coming up in a couple weeks at their schedule, because Detroit plays Minnesota, and then they got us, and then they got Minnesota again. You know, we'll see. But besides that, that's besides the point. Giants, though, still trying to find that hunt. They can't do it. Saquon Barkley, not his best. Defense, not its best. And the Saints, though, Derek Carr, they're going to get a new QB, obviously. Derek Carr, he's leading the team better. But I think you'd want to maybe draft one. And Derek Carr's not terrible. He's just been playing so long. I think it's time for him to go hang up the cleats. Maybe if he wants to find a new team, that's fine. He just got traded to one, but I think it's time. He's getting older and all that. I mean, he didn't get drafted like in 2014 or something. He's only a couple years older than Dak. He's not at fault, but he's a little bit too inconsistent. He gets hurt too much. I don't know. It's something wrong. But they did destroy this time. They did dominate. And they're still going up to the NFC South grabs, which will be very interesting to see who wins that division. I got the Texans-Titans. The beginning of this game made sense. Titans, I thought, were going to hang on. You see that box score? 14-3 going into half. Why blow it? Texans were like, okay, no, we're not losing to a Houston team, I guess. We're not losing to someone that's mocking us. So they came out second half, bam, 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 led overtime, win. Kicked the field goal and went home. Still fighting for that AFC South division. Or, yeah, South. Sorry. I mean, Tennessee, I mean. But I have to say, Will Levis is a dog. He's a good rookie QB. He knows how to. He's not one of those QBs that came out in the NFL and just I'm getting all scared and all that. He came out to play, took over Ryan Tannehill, which I think needs to get out. Definitely a QB that will be starting next year for the Titans unless they do something. I don't know, unless he gets hurt. Texans without C.J. Stroud. You got Case Keenum. I mean, I thought they were going to lose. They were getting like blown out, or not blown out, but they were just struggling. Couldn't get anything going. And they led them 3 points on the field and got the win. Now, imagine they had C.J. Stroud, I would have picked the Texans. Imagine they had Nico Collins and Tank Dell. Yes, I bet you they would have won by, I think, should have won by more, especially if they were, I think they would have been a better game. This Texans team has been quiet since they all got injured and all that, and we like to see more. I kind of wish they hopefully safe return and come back to the team because it's very fun watching them play. Next up, we have the Chiefs and the Patriots. I can't say that the Chiefs did their best. Are there any stats down here? Okay, I don't think there is, but I just, oh my gosh, like this Chiefs team is just much different. They're not very, I don't know, Kelsey's not having his best games. Mahomes isn't either. Hilaire's actually doing better this year than we thought he would, but the defense has kind of like been up and down this year. You know, Patriots, we know, should have done that. I think the Chiefs should have destroyed them, but they're not as good this year. I don't see them as a playoff Super Bowl team this year. And speaking of that, I will probably make a video coming up this week of probably like maybe tomorrow, as well as my Only on Scores video of like, do I think your team has a chance Super Bowl, something with the playoffs. I'll probably do a tier ranking list, and we'll probably see the Chiefs in this. Probably won't be at the top, but we'll see it. They got the win, though. Win is a win. Gotta get ready next week because they play the Raiders, who can, like we said, can beat them on Christmas. Now we got into that late slate. 3:05, the 49ers took on the Cardinals. I was kind of thinking that the Cardinals would kind of go in there and maybe at the start maybe having an upset. No, that wasn't happening. 49ers started hanging in there and got out, like started getting their feet and then just like got out. Although the defense they didn't do as well. 29 points allowed to Kyler Murray, and not that bad of a quarterback. We just can't. Cardinals get so close. They're such a fighting team, and they do that. I can see the Cardinals beating the Philadelphia Eagles. I can see it. I can definitely see them beating the Eagles because they are hanging around. They're getting thrown around by QBs and backups like Drew Lock yesterday, which we'll talk about here in a minute when we get to that game. 49ers dominate. They blow out. Eagles, no. Cowboys, yes, but they tend to sometimes get blown out to those really, really good teams, which we may not just stand out there yet. It's sad to say we may not just stand at that level, but we'll have a chance. We got the Dolphins and the Lions, but we'll get more into that in just a couple minutes when we talk about our game. I got a lot to say about that. Commanders and Rams. I honestly thought the Rams would be better, but, you know, I didn't watch much of this game because I was watching a lot of the Cowboys, which was a disaster, but Commanders, what are we going to do with them? They've had a bad, not so good year. And I actually thought they'd be a little bit better, honestly. I mean, they didn't start the year bad. Then they go like 2-0 or something. Now, they didn't start like bad. They fought with the Eagles twice. They were fighting with us in the first half of the game, and they got shut out by us. Rams, we beat a team that the Rams aren't actually that bad of a team. The Rams weren't actually doing bad before. And now, look, they've won like 4 out of the last 5 games. The Rams have. Not the best one. They probably should have won by more. Matthew Stafford definitely helping the team out. Cooper Kupp getting back to himself. Puka is 2. Defense, maybe. Not the best game for them, but yes, I think this was just a team that I think this got the win. A win is a win. Got the dub and got out. That's a great win for them. They're pushing that playoffs right now. We are so far as of right now in that playoff picture. We'll have a 2 seed and we'll play them. So that'll be interesting. Oh, Cowboys, we do this. Gotta play better on the road. Got Dolphins this week, and we can prove it. But Dak for the first time did not have a good game. The Bills just shut out James Cook. Cooked all over us. We definitely did let James cook. Oh my gosh. This was a game that we just couldn't handle anything from that run offense and the defense. Our run defense. Yeah, we're going to definitely have to work on that when we go to Miami. They got A-Chain and Raheem Mostert. That's not going to be good when we play them. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll do well. Maybe they'll start throwing to Tyreek. Got to handle him. The offense, I'm not really worried about against the defense. Maybe Dolphins. That's good, but they're not the best. So, we'll get to maybe see Dak back to its old self because he, so far has had trouble against those really good secondary. But the whole Cowboys have. It's a Cowboys thing we've done, and you see. But Dak has definitely played better. I can trust in him. I can believe in his higher standards that he'll play better in the future. And he's only had a couple bad games this year, and we've seen it. On to the Sunday Night Football game. Yeah, Ravens. As of right now, I can see Ravens Niners Super Bowl. The logo matches, but they changed the logo to Cowboys Bills. That could really change some stuff up for us. Meet them again. Got to hold James Cook. Ravens are absolute. Lamar Jackson should be definitely a front-runner MVP besides Purdy. I mean, just look at it. I mean, this is a team with Lamar Jackson. Odell Beckham's actually getting better as a Raven. Zay Jones. They blow out. And the Jaguars have fallen off, losing 3 in a row now. This is a Jaguars team I thought I'd see better of, and they've been having some issues. Trevor Lawrence got hurt. Travis Etienne's all banged up and all that. I mean, not a lot producing out of these players for Jacksonville as we'd like to see in the past. Calvin really, I feel like, should be doing more to the Jags as we thought he would. The defense has been up and down this year, and Jags have just got it. They are a team that is capable of winning and going far, and I just don't know if they'll win the AFC South after that. Texans easily could take it. But we got to see. The Ravens are very dominant. It's going to be fun in the playoffs. They haven't done well in the playoffs lately, so we'll have to see what goes on from there. But right now, I can see them in the Super Bowl. We are still second place in the NFC and first place in the NFC East. Yes, we know we lost to the Bills and you beat them. But the Bills are a better team than Seattle. Like, how do you lose you lost to the worst team? So I guess we can't talk fully, but we gotta laugh at it as Cowboys fans. You had a chance and you didn't do it. Now, gotta take advantage of it. Thank you so much, Seattle, for getting the W for us and the W for you. Now, your playoff chances are still in it. Drew Lock looking like a quarterback out there that can lead this team far. That secondary for Philadelphia is not as good. Jalen Hurts, well, he was sick, not hurt. Ironic. No pun intended. Actually, maybe so pun intended. But we know how the Eagles are like that. But they can get back in this thing, so don't worry. But it was still funny to watch them lose. And a greatness for us, Seattle, to win. Thank you very much, Seattle. Well, Dog Squad, that's going to do it for today, Dog Squad. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to join my Discord, you can go to the description below. The link will be there. If you want to go follow my Instagram at DimBoysReports, you can go in the description below as well. Thank you guys so much, Dog Squad, for watching. And I will see you next time. We got videos all entire week. And I hope if you do not see any of my videos until next week, we'll hope you have a Merry Christmas if you're busy. And I'll see you. Thank you so much for watching. Come back next time for more, Dog Squad. Peace.